Men, we live in a time where understanding the true nature of women in relationships is no longer optional. It is survival. If you don't get this, you will suffer. This isn't about hating women. It's about seeing clearly, about decoding the female operating system in a world where men are disposable and women are empowered to the point of delusion. So today, let's talk about understanding women, and here is the unfiltered truth men need to hear. So number one, women are survivors first. A woman's biological and evolutionary instinct is to survive and secure the best resources. Women evolved under harsher survival conditions than men. They needed protection and provision. That instinct hasn't left. It's now disguised as being goal-oriented or having standards. She'll do what is best for her comfort, security, and emotional validation, even if it means betraying you. If you are no longer useful or beneficial, she's out. So here is a quote for you. A woman will leave a man not because he changed, but because his change no longer serves her survival. Let's go to number two. Hypergamy. You have to know that she's always looking up. Women are biologically wired to desire men who are above them in status, wealth, power, or even clout. A woman doesn't date down. Even if she does temporarily, it's strategic, not romantic. She's doing this for survival. If you are not growing or evolving or elevating, she will look for a man who is doing all this. This is why many women lose interest in long-term relationships once your potential plateaus. Your love is not enough. You must outperform her options at all times. So there is what we call a burden of performance. So here is a quote for you. Hypergamy doesn't care how loyal you have been. It only cares how valuable you are now. Meaning whatever you did in the past doesn't count. I'm not saying in all women, but then for most women what counts is now. Now. That's why you will wonder why women will leave a man who has done a lot for them, but then because maybe didn't do something for them right now when they need it, and they left him because the past doesn't count. It's not about loyalty, but it's about what you can do for her right now. Number three, let's talk about manipulation is her primary weapon. Women don't use brute strength. They are not that strong. So they use emotional warfare, guilt, shame, and also seduction. Emotional manipulation is the most subtle and potent tool in her arsenal, meaning she's going to use it a lot, and most men don't realize when manipulation is at play. She'll cry to win arguments, she'll use sex as a leverage, or claim victimhood to disarm accountability. So when she is maybe, she wants to avoid accountability, maybe you are trying to, you have found her on the wrong, and you are trying to hold her accountable, she's going to use different techniques or tactics of manipulation so that she can be able to escape. She's also going to cry, and that's a tactic she's going to use to manipulate you. Also, she's going to gaslight you. She's going to guilt trip you. And also, she's going to have selective memory, whereby she only remembers certain things that she wants to remember. Women rarely apologize directly. They shift blame or act like nothing happens. For instance, she will do you wrong and then try to forget it, and she will maybe initiate sex as a way of saying thank you, but then as a way of apologizing, but then she will never apologize directly. So here's an example. You hurt her feelings even when she was clearly wrong. Now you are apologizing. That's manipulation in disguise. For instance, she was clearly in the wrong and you are trying, to kind of hold her accountable. And during that time, now she begins crying. So now you have to kind of again go down, back down, and begin, consoling her because you have hurt her feelings. That is manipulation, and most men don't get this part. Number 4, let's talk about double standards that favor women. Society forgives women easily and punishes men harshly. Let that sink in. A man cheats is called a monster. A woman cheats, people will say she was emotionally neglected. That a woman can't just go out and cheat. There must be something that a man did that maybe he was not there for her emotionally. A woman hits a man and people will claim he must have done something. A man hits a woman, my friend, will be thrown in jail. A single mom is strong. A single dad is irresponsible. Women are allowed to be average and still expect the top 10% of men. Men, on the other hand, must be exceptional just to even be seen. You have to be very exceptional. So, the system protects women, but not you as a man. So you have to get that through your skull, that the system and women are in the same page. You are just the outsider. So these are against you. So when you are dealing with women, you have to be smart. Otherwise, you will end up in jail. And I can tell you of so many men that I know that have gone to jail because of women's manipulation and also the system being on the side of women. The system and women, one thing, never forget that. When it comes to getting justice, the woman will get justice quicker than you'll ever get justice. Before your case is heard, you will rot in jail for some months. Number 5, women are choosy but not loyal. Women are selective when it suits them, but loyalty is conditional. Let me explain. She has hundreds of male options in her DMs. So she doesn't need you, she chooses you. But choice, you see, is temporary. The moment her emotions shift or someone more exciting comes along, my friend, I can promise you she'll be gone. Women love opportunistically. Men love idealistically. So meaning that men are the ones that love. Women only love the opportunity that you are giving them. Once that opportunity is over, that love goes. But men don't base their love on conditions. They love idealistically. What she feels equals what she's committed to. So she commits to somewhere she feels, So an example would be, I'm not happy anymore. Let me translate that for you in case you don't know what it means. It means I found someone else, but I don't want to be the villain. She doesn't want to appear like she's the one on the wrong. So she has to say she's not happy. Number 6, she wants it all but won't give much. What does that mean? Most women today demand a man who is rich, tall, attractive, fit, emotionally available, faithful, and also yet exciting. But in return, she gives sex, which fades, by the way, drama, and emotional inconsistency. She wants a traditional man who pays bills, protects, and leads, while being a modern woman who can twerk, drink, and argue. You bring peace, structure, and provision. She brings her presence and entitlement. So what we are saying is they want a king without being a queen. So she's only bringing chaos to your life. But in return, she wants you to give her everything a traditional man is supposed to give. Number 7, women lose value over time, men gain. So this is something you have to understand in the dating market, because we are talking about this in the dating market when it comes to relationship dynamics. A woman's prime is in her 20s. A man's prime is in his 30s and 40s. So most men also don't know this. So a woman's value is in her beauty and fertility, both of which decline with time. A man's value is in resources, strength, power, and wisdom, which grow with age. She's chased at 23, you'll be chased at 35 if you've built yourself. So some men also grow older without building themselves. So that's why we encourage men to spend time on building themselves, because that's when they can be able to have the resources, and also in being a better man, you can be able to deal with the bullshit that comes with women. Yeah? So the thing is, never simp in your 20s. Spend that time to grind and build so that you can choose wisely later on. Part 8. Most women don't know what they want. I hope that sank. Their desires change like moods. Today she wants a gentle guy. Tomorrow she wants a thug. Women say one thing, do another. She says, I want a nice guy, but ignores nice guys. She doesn't even know what's best for her. She just wants to feel something. So if you follow her words, you'll get misled. The best thing you can do is watch her actions. Here is my final message. Build yourself and never chase. Remember, you are the price if you put in the work. Money, muscle, and mindset. That's your holy trinity. Those 3 things: money, muscle, mindset. She's a complement to your life, not the purpose of it. So if you are chasing a woman, spending time chasing a woman, spending on her, worshiping her, then you are making her your purpose. And the thing is, she's going to leave you very soon when she realizes you are a simp. Build your kingdom, then choose a woman worthy entering it. Don't try to change her. Understand her and move accordingly. Because you can't change a whore. If she's a whore, understand she's a whore and treat her accordingly. And if she disrespects your frame, walk away. Remember, silence is power. So, here are some of the quotes that you can pick from this video in case you forgot everything we said. Love her, but lead her. She's not yours, it's just your turn. Hypergamy is undefeated. It's here, it's there, and it will be there. Feelings change, discipline doesn't. Never negotiate desire. If she's not into you, don't beg. Do what? Replace. Here is my closing line. Don't hate women. Just stop expecting them to operate like men. The more you understand the female nature, the less you suffer. So stop simping and start leading. Don't forget to follow for more content like this.